Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans.
Yay.
So the party sets off, heading northward, pulling a cart by themselves. Who's pulling this cart?
I think my character with 18-75 strength.
That will do it. Yep, you can easily haul this cart. And you grab the woman from the bar. Her name,
we went back to Shenanigans.
her name is Diamond. And you guys can head north, pull in your little wagon here. So Diamond will chat with you along the route. If there's anything you want to know about the area, you can ask her. Otherwise, we can sort of just skip to the next encounter.
So this Lazercat, it wasn't just a normal cat that turned to a Lazercat. This is just a foreign cat none of you knew that came to the area.
Correct, yes. We were minding our own business, doing the things that we normally do, when one day a Lazercat just showed up and started causing problems.
I wonder if there's a whole Lazercat society somewhere.
I hope not. There are many theories.
Cats are more independent. I feel like they would not. It would be a different society from like the mouse society, right?
Aye. My society is some good society.
Yeah. Pity they got poisoned.
Not all of them.
There are many theories. Some people think that this is the pet of some wizard that has escaped and gone rogue. Other people think that it's a creature from far away that was just dumped here, hopped aboard a ship and got escaped or was let go. Some people think it's a cruel trick of the gods here just to screw with people and cause suffering and chaos in these turbulent times.
These all sound just about right to me.
Another theory is that it's not actually a Lazercat, but it's a wizard casting lasers who just has polymorphed himself into the form of a cat to escape notice or to blend in by not blend in, but to hide by being something other than what people would look for.
Right.
Let's hope it's not that one, or we're all fucked.
Perhaps.
Don't know how much he'll care about catnip.
Oh yeah, if he doesn't like the catnip, we won't use that plan, obviously.
Okay. Let's check for random encounters.
Okay. Should I roll something, or you just gonna roll it?
We don't even make it. I love it. And Chimera.
Not this part of the world.
It's okay, we can use... It's gonna be fireball dogs, and then we're gonna be able to use them against the cat.
Do we ever see any signs of kind of field set in fire, or I don't know if we can make like a tracking check or like look around for this, or like how obvious this kind of stuff is?
Yeah, why don't you all give me perception checks while you walk along the road, just to see if there's any signs of Lazercat passage. You never know where they could be. 5, 18. One more coming?
Oh yeah, let me to check. I wasn't looking. So better if you want me to. Yeah.
25. Oh, yeah, there are no signs. It's very clear that there's no signs of burned fields anywhere nearby. But you do come across a group of 6 nobles on horses with spears and mallets.
Oh, I give them a wide berth. You know who's worse than bandits? Nobles.
Hey, but maybe they would like to help us capture a Lazercat.
You go talk with them and try to convince them to
With
help
their
their
nobles?
common man.
You said
No, I know.
They're nobles, you said?
Nobles
Yes.
with spears and guards.
Do we see banners or religious symbols?
Nope, but you do hear the sounds of singing. Maybe a little bit drunken singing.
Ooh. Wait, no banners? Wait, no banners or religious symbols at all? Just
Correct.
So
It's just like-
it's not a bunch of nobles. It's a bunch of people with spears and hammers about to murder us.
No, they're very clearly nobles. They got like fancy outfits on. They've got like their nice high riding boots. They're like wonderfully tailored garments. They're not like warriors. They're
Rich people.
just like really fancy people out for a ride or something. And they have spears and like large mallets.
Aye, maybe one all should convince them to come along for the hunt.
Oh, I'm good.
They are
You can-
trotting in your direction as you cart in the other direction.
I pull the cart off the side of the road so they can pass by, because I know not to annoy a noble.
All right. Yep. If you ignore them, they ignore you, and you guys pass. And maybe an hour later or so, you arrive at the small little Diamond's Village. It's called Greenlight. That's the name of this village. And you can see that indeed the fields are burned. Some of them, not all of them. You can see there's
a light.
a couple of chickens dead on the ground, kind of scattered about, and someone's going through and like collecting them. There's a little cart being pulled with a bunch of dead chickens on it. The center of the village has some burned out buildings. Thatch on it's clearly charred, but like some of the buildings survived. And Diamond will lead you into the village if you want to go.
While going through the farmland, if I see a shovel, I'm gonna grab that shovel because we might need a giant hole. Or I could ask
No,
her
there's
if
no
there's a
shovel
around.
just lying around, but you could probably borrow a shovel if you need one.
Okay, I would
Yeah.
borrow a shovel.
Oh,
Easy,
there. You got a
easy.
combat shovel, so you can fight now.
Whoa.
It's D4.
I'm
Oh,
digging a
it's
hole, I'm not
dark in.
fighting.
Thunder rolls
D4.
in from the background.
Shovels in combat do D4. I admit it, Neal.
The ground
happened?
trembles under your feet.
I feel like I missed
An
something.
improvised weapon is a D4.
What did I miss?
Pick up.
I'm just saying that it's the people who think shovels should do D6 who are mad. I said D4, Neal.
Mhm,
I'm
I
being
heard you,
reasonable
yeah.
here.
Uh-huh.
And you're still going to smite me, even though I'm being reasonable.
Your reasonability is couched in intentionally trying to provoke me, and then you're trying to be reasonable to dodge the after effects. I see through all the layers of your nonsense.
Hey, looks like
Diamond
I'm being
says,
less
"Oh."
on salt today.
At least if it's raining, the Lazercat can't burn anything down today. That's a good sign.
Aye, salt's looking after us.
This
She
place
looks at you confused, like, really? The god of despair is looking after us? Really?
Aye, who's to say why? Can you explain the bloody gods?
No, but I thought you would be able to, Mr. Cleric.
Aye. What do you want to know?
How could your god look after us? Isn't your god's ethos that there's no point into anything at all? And that your fate is inescapable?
Aye.
So how is your god looking after us?
He made a fucking storm. Who's to say what's the point? There is no point. He made a bloody storm.
She rolls her eyes. She cannot handle your nihilism.
Think of it. This place kind of sucks. Why are you asking us to fix it? Why don't you just move?
We'll
It's our
get rid of the
home.
Lazercat.
Why don't you just leave your home?
Did.
You're right. Yeah, we should.
What's a
I
home?
guess if you don't want to protect us anymore,
I
then
said
we
I'm getting the
can
Lazercat.
turn
Well, no,
around
we're-
and go back to Shenanigans, and I'll find new people.
We're doing it to get the Lazercat. Let's be clear here.
I was doing it to be nice, but okay.
Bryan.
Heck, I'm out like 30 gold on this mission.
Sunken cost.
Well, now
All right. Let's look around the village and see if anyone's seen the cat recently or had last sightings of it.
Okay.
While they
you
ask
can-
around, I'm gonna start digging
Anyone
a hole.
around?
Yeah, she will lead you into the village, and you can come up and talk to various people who poke their heads out of windows and eagerly look at your arrival. You get the impression that they've been waiting for someone to come and protect them. You know, that Diamond was sent on a mission to gather people, so there are many eager eyes searching you.
Aye. Any one of you want to help fight?
The heads slowly go back inside.
Didn't think so. Idiots.
Ignore the dwarf. Honestly, yeah. Where's the last sighting of the cat? How long ago was the cat seen?
Lazercat came through here about 8 hours ago. Early morning today. Right around dawn. Chased something through the fields. Burned him to the ground. Killed about 60 chickens. Grabbed them and ran around with them. Tossed them back and forth and then just let it lay. And then ran back to the barn. Grabbed it a couple more in its mouth. Killed them and then just left them everywhere. Hell, it left 2 chickens on my doorstep and I don't know why. Is it a sign? Is the Lazercat telling me something? Is it a warning? Does it mean I'm next? Please, I might be next. You gotta stop it.
Have you ever owned a cat?
You own a cat right to get with rats.
You don't
in
own
the barn?
cats. They just live in the barn.
Aye.
Alright.
Have you ever had cats in your barn?
Yeah, totally. We got barn cats.
Does this look like one of your barn cats that might have gotten mutated and grown and turned into lasers?
Only in the broadest general terms. Yeah, you know, it's like a giant
Maybe you should go
house
try
cat
talk to it.
or barn cat.
The sheriff tried that. He went blind.
Aye,
Can't
but
talk
it
to a
brought
cat. It's not a
your
dog.
doorstep. It might be one of your cats. I think you
not-
should go talk to it.
I think
Ignore the dwarf. He's
you
a
should go talk to it.
Tarkasot. He wants you to suffer. He's being a jerk. Ignore him.
Hey, you're definitely not a cleric if you think Salt's about suffering.
Sot, god of suffering.
Despair.
It's his despair. Despair, whatever.
I don't think it's not trying to cause suffering. I don't think it sees
It's
a
despair. I got them mixed up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is fun.
Alright, okay. So the cat was last seen in that direction in the field. It would cause damage, and it left town in that direction.
What do you mean?
It was last seen in the burning the fields.
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
anyone see where it went from there?
Well, I took shelter. Maybe someone else in the town saw it, but you know, when the Lazercat comes, I just hide until the chaos
Alright.
stops.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, we're gonna capture it.
Fucking hell.
Right? These guys, I love them. Quite the show. You sure you don't want to come watch too?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here while you save our town, maybe?
Yeah.
You really think we're gonna save your town? You.
Yeah, I mean, really, I think maybe just another Lazercat might come if you get this one.
Oh my
The
goodness,
people of
guys.
this town lose hope. Diamond looks over at you and says, "Is this really what you feel? If you were this despondent about it, why didn't you say something earlier? I now have to go back to Shenanigans and find someone else to do this."
I can do it.
Your companions don't think
Hey,
you
he can do it. He can do it. We'll watch.
Yeah.
You got faith in
Worst
this
come to
man?
worst, we'll knock it out, then heal it up.
Diamond,
Well?
darling, do you not have faith in this man?
Look, there's a barn here you can stay to get out of the rain if you need. I'm sorry we don't have any inns or rooms for rent here. It's just a small village. We don't really get any travelers ever. So,
What's the main resource of your village?
Farms.
various crops. We're farmers.
How many people are you?
700.
That's a big village.
Aye, a big village. You didn't want to just like group up and murder the cat.
It
What do
shoots
you mean?
lasers.
Aye, 700 bloody people.
So, you don't understand how... Okay, I see. You're just an idiot. I thought you were like
Yes.
this wise, edgy cleric, and you're just dumb. I understand now.
I'm sorry, do you not think 700 bloody people can take out one bloody cat?
Well, I guess there should never be any war then, because how could a small invading army of 1,000 people ever conquer a kingdom of, 100,000 people? You just get everyone in one place, and then everyone just fights to death, and it's fine. Yeah.
Aye.
There should never be any problems. The side with the larger number should always win. Totally. Yeah. Just don't get murdered. Just don't get mugged. Just stop the mugger.
You're right, you guys are screwed. You should probably move.
Oh,
You can go. You're not welcome.
Ignore the
Digging
dwarf.
my
He's just
hole.
an ass.
Yeah,
Really?
I feel this is just how dwarves are. I feel like.
Look, wasn't he just asking for a shovel? Go dig your hole.
I've been
Whatever
digging
you're
the
gonna
whole
do.
time.
All right, go and keep digging in your hole, shoveler. Go on.
Hey, watch your terms.
Oh, really? What are you doing right now?
Shoveling.
What do you call someone who shovels?
Not a racist term, mate. You want to try that with some other terms? Oh, it's just what they do.
You're literally
Alright.
shoveling.
Wait, are you sure it's a hole? Maybe it's a grave that you're digging.
I think it's gonna be a big grave. I keep shoveling.
All right.
Alright.
You dig your
Alright.
hole.
Oh, I dig my hole.
You got away.
And I do believe it's back.
Okay,
Okay.
and we're back.
All
So
right.
that's the plan, guys, and I'm not going to repeat it. That's the whole plan. It's
Aye.
bulletproof.
This
Alright,
might actually
okay.
work compared to the last one.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. Okay, so you keep
Okay.
digging the hole, and we'll rest.
Aye.
All right.
All right. You dig the hole for a little while in the rain. You make very little progress because as you toss it out, it's all just muddy water and it kind of like flows back in. But you can
Hey,
sort
what's the
of
bloody
make a
point?
little bit of progress
digging.
digging a hole. Where's this hole?
It's, it's where we were talking.
It's like
So-
in the middle of town, like in their
Yes.
road. You're just digging a hole.
Yes.
You're literally just making it more difficult for them to use their town now, right?
Yeah, so they move out.
That's not how it works. What for people this week saying, "I'll just move out of your town"?
Just move out, forehead.
Just leave. Yeah. Just, don't overcome your problems. Just run away from them.
Yes, that's what my thing does.
Just run away from your problems, everybody.
You're all
Well,
screwed anyway.
Despair, but I mean, give a
Yeah.
Wait, but is there even a point in running away from the problems? Shouldn't you just accept them?
oh my, don't
Sometimes, yeah.
don't play
No.
into him. Don't play into him.
Your home life isn't very good. Don't try and fix it. Just drink yourself silly so you don't have to deal with it. Just run away.
Aye, it's called avoidance.
It's not really a good strategy.
Okay. All right, so I'm waiting for the morning because that's when I think the cat's going to come back. Then I'll lay the trap.
All right. You
Yeah, that was
guys
scary.
rest the night away, and come morning, the storm has blown itself out. Everything is sort of damp but fresh. The grasses are growing green with the watering they just had last night. And you're in the village.
All right. So which direction did it come from yesterday?
North. It always comes from the north.
All right. So that's where we set the trap. Did
Except
you
when
dig
it
the hole
comes
for
from the
north?
south.
All right. So where's the hole dug?
In the middle of town.
Well, that's useless.
The fuck? Why does it look useless? What are you
Because
talking
we're-
about? Where's the
we're
cat
trying
gonna
to
come from?
support-
You don't bloody know. It's a bloody cat. It comes from any bloody where it wants.
It always comes from the north. He just said.
Except when it comes from the south.
True. Yeah.
You
This is-
try to predict a cat, you're doomed to failure.
Fine, we'll set up in the middle of town. But
Only thing you can
okay,
be sure
so-
of, if you put a mug on your bloody table, it's going to knock that shite off. That's the only thing you can be sure of.
Why didn't you bring this up sooner? We could have set up the trap that way.
We set it. Yeah, we set up a mug on a table.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll set up the catnip trap in the middle of town.
I don't know about that.
It works either way. It either gets lured into the hole or it burns the rest of the town down and they move, all right? Maybe what these people need is a little bit more despair to make them want to move.
Where would they move to, mate?
Anywhere's where there's no Lazercat, mate.
There's problems everywhere. You can't just run from one
True,
sort of
the
problem
world
to-
is shite. What's your point?
Then why would you run away instead of face?
Wait, what does the cat generally do? Does it just come in and just start causing destruction for no reason, or is it?
Oh yeah. It runs in, it runs around, it tramples things, it knocks over small buildings, it rips up the fields, it pounces on livestock, knocks them around, kills them. Sometimes it'll burn things down with its lasers.
Sounds like the lasers are the least of the problems from the Lazercat. Seems to just
Well,
fuck
I
shit
mean-
up.
Problems.
If it was just a big cat, it'd be one thing. You know, it'd be difficult and problematic. But maybe we could, like, you know, find a way to fight it. But if it's a laser cat, it'll just kill us instantly from a distance. You know? How do you get
Hey,
close
this is
to
a
that?
great plan. Y'all just go take it on. Rich. and
Okay, I'll set up my trap.
Torres.
Okay, we're just going to ignore the dwarf. All right?
I
Yes, we
keep
are.
digging.
How big's the hole now?
Not big enough.
Is he stuck down the hole? Since it's not raining now.
I mean, he's a dwarf. He knows how to dig a hole. He's not going to dig
Yeah.
one that he can't get
Oh,
out of.
yeah, you're right. Dwarves do know how to dig holes, because, yeah.
That is true. Don't push it further than that, though, McTacky.
I'm just saying, someone who uses a shovel is called a shoveler.
Anywho, what is the plan, guys? Are you going to do it? Are you going to fight the laser cat? Are you going to capture the laser
Fuck.
cat?
Okay, I've got my darkness stone in my pouch. I've
Yep.
got the trap set, so this will hopefully sedate it.
Yep.
Wait, what is the trap? Out of
The
character?
trap is it will eat catnip.
You said yes!
It's just a big
what's
bag
a
of
catnip?
catnip, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's the trap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be behind a wall or in the hole. Like, I'm not gonna be in lasering range or...
Well, neither am I. I'm waiting for it to be sedated, then I'll take it. Yeah, tie it up.
Y'all are screwed.
Wait, you don't think
I'll
sedation's gonna
definitely
work?
be inside too, but I'll be ready to cast. I mean, I don't really think this is gonna sneak up on us, right? I feel like this is. I'm honestly just sitting here waiting for some destruction to happen, and then I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
towards that
Oh.
place.
I've
just
got
think that
animal
Neal hates that he
handling
agrees
and
with my
animal
character.
training. I should be, I'm fine.
So as
I've
I
got animal
understand,
law, but I've got animal handling and I've got animal training.
as I
then you're
understand
fine.
it, Rich is just gonna chill and wait for the monster to show up. Sergej is just gonna fucking dig a hole and fuck up these people's lives
Yeah.
just out of spite. And Durez is going to set a catnip trap and hopefully lure the cat into town.
Well, I want to lure it at the edge of town, but I don't know if it's coming to the north or south. That's the issue. I can move the catnip basically where it's coming from to try
Okay.
to avoid destruction.
Okay, but actually, I would say I would probably have wanted to talk to a couple people to either keep a lookout or just, you know, I want somebody to like sound the alarm if I'm on one side of the city and somebody else notices something instead of like people just
Oh yeah,
panicking.
don't worry.
Oh,
As soon as the laser cat shows up, you'll hear about it. People will be banging pots and pans and making noise all over the place to alert everyone that the laser cat has arrived. Now, like other cats, you know, it's actually kind of sneaky. You might not realize it's on you until it's on you. You know, low to the ground, and slink forward. They're quieter than church mice, these big cats and small cats.
Have the cats ever gone into any of the buildings besides setting them on fire?
They don't really fit into the buildings. And
Right.
we tend to run away from the cat and close the doors and windows so it can't get in.
All right.
Alright. Yeah.
So I'll let him try this, and when he fails, maybe I'll try something else from the hole. But I'm gonna hide in the building with some of you guys.
Alright. Yeah.
I said that in character to somebody, by the way.
I know you did. I know you did. Yeah. Well, I give Richard blessings, so +1 on next save, and we'll just keep going on.
You give people some +1 saves.
No, he's
And-
specifically only Rich.
Me and Rich.
Yep.
He was very specific.
Yep.
He's a cleric. He can take care of himself.
Wait, what's the other cleric of? I just want to know the dichotomy between these two.
War.
Or okay.
I tend to take things on face on, even though it might not make sense.
You know it's going to get him killed.
All right. So we wait now? We just wait? That's the plan?
I'm waiting.
I'm
for
gonna ask the people in the
alarm.
house without any popcorn or something.
They give you the cold shoulder, do not respond to you. They just ignore you in the streets.
Wait, in the streets? I'm not like I didn't make friends. I thought I was like gonna go
You
in a
have made
house.
0 friends. All right. Later that morning, maybe a couple hours after the sun gets up, you hear the pots and pans start clanking together. Someone has spotted the Lazercat. The noise travels through town, waking everybody and alerting everyone. People begin to run to their homes. The Lazercat's out there somewhere. It's coming.
Which way? North, south, east, west.
As the people hurry back to their houses, some of them will tell you, it's to the north! It's the north side of town! The Lazercat's arrived!
All right. I'll head out with the catnip to the north side of town to try to
By himself,
avoid.
Durez, with a bag of catnip, walks to the north of town. Sergej hangs out by his hole. Rich,
I'll be following him, but back, kind of hiding.
Right. Does anyone want to hold my hand mirror, or I'll hold the hand mirror as my shield?
okay. So you have your weapon in one hand and a hand mirror in the other.
Yeah.
So this is some
Reflect.
sort of like anti-vampiric method that we've got going on here. Instead of a cross, you've got a mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You head to the edge of town and you see fires in the field. Something has started a fire, probably the Lazercat, but there's no Lazercat to be seen. You scan the horizon. Make me a perception check.
All right. Well.
Holy shit,
Crit.
you see it. There's a tail whoosh, 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 in the field, and then it's gone. And then you see like a rustling, and then whoosh, 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 whoosh. There's a tail again, getting closer, and then it's gone. But it's on the field in front of you, and
the
slightly to
catnip.
the right.
Oh, sorry.
Did you say
I
I
don't
waited
think
by the
cat-
hole?
I just presumed.
Well, because I want to loot their corpse when they're dead, so I probably would follow behind Bryan at like a good distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So James is in the front.
Yeah.
Then Brian's a little bit behind him. And
Yeah.
then Marc is a little bit behind him. So you guys are
Yeah.
spread out. Trickle in economics. Love it.
Yeah, yeah. This is how you're supposed to fight things, one by one.
One by one.
Yeah. That always works in the other
That's
shows,
honorable.
right? Yeah. Yeah. Then when it doesn't work, it's DM hacks. Hey, we fought the boss 1-on-1.
All right. What are you going to
Alright.
do, James? It's you and the
Dump the
Lazercat.
catnip and back away from it cautiously.
Do you leave it in the bag or you dump it out of the bag?
Let's see. Is the ground wet? That's the thing.
It's a little damp. Yeah. And on the road, it's a little
okay,
bit muddy.
I'll open the bag wide and have it like askew on the ground.
Okay.
Then back away.
Right. Let's see if the cat's perception picks up the scent of catnip. It certainly does.
I back away nice and slow.
The tail disappears. They're still rustling in the fields. The other fields off to the side are burning. Eventually, they'll hit fire breaks and burn themselves out, so it'll be okay, probably, maybe. Unless there's tumbleweeds nearby, but that's a story for a different time. In the meantime, the cat is coming for you. And you see it. It bursts forth from the fields, hops and bounds in your direction. Where are you in relation to the catnip?
Well, as I said, I've been backing away slowly from the catnip after I've laid it on the ground.
The Lazercat tumbles in. It's as large as a large donkey or a small horse. It's got orange and white hair all over it, like orange on the top, white on the bottom, with some stripes on the sides. Not like tiger stripes, but just like little house cat stripes.
Yeah, like a certain other cat. Yeah.
It throws itself at the catnip, grabbing it and tumbling forward head over heels in a somersault, kicking at it with his back legs, sending catnip everywhere while the front legs grab it, and he bites on the front where the opening is, and catnip starts to fly everywhere, and the cat thrashes with the bag. What are you gonna do?
Guys, do we do plan A?
Well, we'll see if it sedates it first, right? If they don't work, we can always do plan bludgeoning.
That's plan B.
Yeah, B for bludgeoning, yes.
Okay.
The cat starts meowing loudly.
Well, let's see how long. Oh, what is the set on time for catnip? Sedate.
And that's when the laser eyes come out.
Mirror.
Right across not against you, but against just one of
But
the nearby
protecting
mud
myself
houses.
instinctively.
Yeah. One of the houses just it's shot with lasers. The thatch goes up in flames. The walls, the mud walls sort of melt a little bit, but actually, I guess they probably hardened and dry more than anything. And a roof is aflame. You hear the cries from inside as a family hiding from the Lazercat is now inside of a burning building. But if they go out, there's only the front door, and there's the Lazercat on the other side of the door. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna stay inside. They're gonna try and come out and face the Lazercat face to face. Someone going to save them.
I think it's time for plan A. I start. Can I sneak up to the cat?
So you're in the middle of a street. So if you want to sneak up, you could go around and get some cover through a flanking alley or something. Or do you mean you want to go up to it directly off the main road, just carefully?
No, I would say I would want to go by kind of a wall or something and peek out around a corner.
Okay, you're gonna flank the kitty cat.
Yep.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I'll go around to the back of the house that's burning and try to break open a wall.
Okay, you go back to around the back end of the burning house.
To try to
you
give
can
them
hear
the
the cries
route.
inside.
Is it
father
one house or multiple?
saying, "Don't worry, kids. It's okay. There's brave people from Berkshire here to save us. They'll stop the Lazercat. Don't worry, children." And inside, the children are like, "Daddy, Daddy, it's getting warm. It's hard to breathe."
I've got axes and I've got super strength.
Is it
Okay,
one house or multiple?
It's one house for now,
Okay,
but fire
okay.
has a tendency to spread.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least it rained last night, so the roofs are wet.
Rich flanks around to the other side of an alleyway. You can see between the two buildings there is the cat's back end. All you can see is its butt, its tail, and its feet pounding away at this bag.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna get within 20 feet of it and then cast a spell.
Okay, you creep on up.
What two spells do you have?
Color spray
Level 2.
twice.
All right. Good.
Plan A, color spray. Okay. I guess you can get within range.
Yep, that's what I do. I just cast a spell, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna give Lazercat. Oh yeah, so you color spray out towards the cat's hind legs, where you can see it without being affected by the eyes, the laser eyes. but the hind legs do not stop moving. Either the cat passed its save, or it's resistant to color spray, or some other thing, but the first color spray goes off with a hitch. It does not affect the cat.
All right, I immediately run back.
No.
Meanwhile, Durez breaks in through the back of this mud brick house with his axe.
Escape out this way, everyone, quick.
The
I go in to
family
help.
scurries out.
All right, I stay in the house and I loot it.
You go into the burning building.
Yeah,
loot
Can I
it?
quickly look around and see if there's anything good?
Well,
Okay, but-
you'd have to search under
Rich.
beds, in cupboards, through
It
bureaus,
depends how
dressers.
dangerous it is. Like, I'm balancing the like burning of the heat to like, do I give a glance or do I like?
All
you know
right, so what you're gonna do is
Yeah.
you're gonna make me a wisdom check. A success means that you correctly leave without there being any danger. A failure
Okay.
means you put yourself in some amount of danger. A natural one means great danger. This is some amount of danger. Just a little amount of danger.
I did run into a burning building.
It is a little dangerous, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How bad is it going to be for you? So you go in, you start going through the chest at the bottom of the bed, when all of a sudden a burning log from the rafters blocks the exit that Durez had just chopped out.
Okay.
But it's not near you, but like the one way is the Lazercat, and then the other way is a burning log.
Okay.
What are you
Did I
gonna
find
do?
anything when I was looting?
No, it's a peasant
Oh,
house. There's
true.
nothing of value in here.
Okay. Wait, a burning log? I guess like from the thatch roof.
Yeah, because the roof itself has
Yeah.
like logs or beams might be a better way of doing it to support the structure that the thatch is then put on. And so one of these burning rafters falls and blocks your passageway.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna. Okay, there's nowhere else to loot, right?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of other stuff to loot. You're just going through the chest. They might have put money in the mattress. They might have hid it in a
No.
hole in the ground. Maybe it's in one of the cupboards over in the kitchen section of this area. Maybe it's in a loose stone by the fireplace. There could be loot hidden anywhere in this building.
Yeah, no. All right. So I'll just like peek out the front door. Is the thing still eating the catnip and shit?
The cat's eyes are closed and it's like pawing at this bag like crazy. It's like
Okay. Cool. So I'll just like sprint around the building to block line of sight immediately.
All right, you exit. Cat gets a perception check to see if it hears the dwarf leaving. What are you wearing, dwarf? What's your gear?
I am wearing
You've got metal armor. Tell me you're
Yep.
wearing chainmail.
chain. I am exactly
Oh
chainmail.
yeah.
Hell
The
yeah.
Chink, 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 chink of the
Yep.
heavy trotted dwarf. Give the cat a perception check, which he actually fails. The cat is too enamored with the catnip to even give a shit.
Again,
And you
Soul,
easily escape the burning
storm means
building.
I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, totally escape. Cat doesn't even
You
notice.
can always trust the gods. Yeah, they always have your best interests.
All right, Rich.
All right, I run up to the party, panicking.
Alright.
We,
Plan B?
plan A, B, and C just failed, man. I
It's
should
horrible.
have listened more in school. I only know one spell. What am I supposed to do now?
Try it again.
Wait, didn't you get a spell when you leveled up?
My plan failed. There was nothing to loot in the damn building.
Look, I've been
what?
procrastinating. I haven't read through those books yet.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna go cast it again.
Well, okay. It's got its eyes shut. When it opens its eyes, laser beams come out. So that sort of negates color spray, doesn't it?
What if I just tried it again?
What if you walk up with the mirror right out in front of you? I'm sure that's a great plan. It'll open its
Oh,
eyes.
here, have my mirror. Go ahead. You're not holding any weapons.
Thank you. I take the mirror, I put it in my bag, and I don't move.
We're going to do a little old-fashioned dwarf tossing, and I just throw the dwarf.
Give me a strength check to grab hold of the dwarf.
30 point.
Holy shit, dwarf! Give me an opposed strength check to see if you can, like, resist the oncoming
He's
cleric
picking
of
me
war.
up? Or what's he doing?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
about to dwarf toss you. Nope, he picks you up. What do you do with the
And
dwarf?
a toss. And throw
Where?
him. I'm not proficient towards the cat.
You throw the dwarf at the cat?
Yeah.
All right. Give me an attack roll at -4 because you are not proficient at throwing dwarves.
D20 -4. I don't think I've got anything else.
You'll get like +2 for strength or something.
Oh yeah,
at the bare
strength I've got
minimum.
+2, yeah. The throwing's 3. So was this a missile or thrown?
This is thrown and missile should have the same strength and dex
I've
adjustments.
got 1 on missile and 3 on thrown.
Oh, because you've got low dex?
Oh, I've got 16
did you get-
dex.
Okay, so this is a thrown weapon then.
Okay, thrown.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
I am a thrown weapon.
D20. Oh, just D20 flat then. Right. Nah, I don't miss the cat.
No. So you throw the dwarf and he like tumbles nearby the cat. The cat gets another perception check to see if it notices the dwarf. Nope, natural 1. Cat has no idea that the dwarf landed nearby it. It is too busy with the catnip.
Do I get a turn now?
Yeah.
All right, I want to move to the other side of, was it Durez? Or no, it's, Durez. Move to the other side to put him between the cat and me, like, line him up with the cat. And I'm going to go bowling and cast Cause Fear on him.
Ooh.
So wait, hold on. You wrap around to the other side of Durez, like you run away from the cat. Put Durez between you and the cat and cast Cause Fear on Durez so that he must run towards the cat.
Yup.
Alrighty. Durez, give me a saving throw versus spell.
All right. 0 successes.
Okay, let's take a look at the text of Cause Fear.
As one creature flee in panic at maximum movement speed away from the castle for 1d4 rounds. A successful saving throw negates it, and all that kind
Okay.
of shit.
So Neal, you
So
roll
you
the D4, and I start
Run
running.
past the cat because you'll get there within a round, and I'll give the cat another perception check to see what it notices. Nope, another 4. It's rolled 2 4s and a 1 on its perception checks to notice the PCs. It's enamored with the catnip, and it ignores you as you run screaming into the fields for, maybe you're not screaming, but you run into the fields for 3 minutes, which gives us at least 6 minutes of just Rich and Sayday.
All right, I guess while that's happening, I'm gonna kind of move after him a little bit and get closer to the cat and cast my other color spray. So while he's running away, while that kind of distraction annoys.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you run up with him so that if the cat notices, he attacks dirt. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You run at the same time as he's running up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna like run past him, but I'm like maybe 10 feet away now instead of 20 feet
Sure.
away.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get up to within 10 feet. Make me a perception check. The cat is like rolling about and thrashing, and you can't get a good look at its face. You can't tell if its eyes are open or not as it plays with this catnip. It's just too big and moving too quickly, and it's definitely squinting him at least, but they might be open. You're not sure.
I'm casting it anyway.
Alrighty. Roll me a d20.
10.
Average.
Ooh, the cat's eyes are closed when the spell goes off. It was a 50-50 chance. 10 is just on the low side. You color spray across it, but its eyes are closed at the moment, and the spell has no effect.
And then I run back again.
Okay. You run back to the
I'm
dwarf.
running through the fields.
That was a nice distraction, but I didn't get it this time.
Plan D went almost well.
All right. Now, do we go to plan E?
We might if you think something's actually going to work. I'm more than willing to watch.
Okay. So
Well-
we wait until he gets back.
Okay.
Hey,
Hold on,
Fair
look at
enough.
us,
I
mate.
did throw you towards the cat. Fair enough.
hold on. It'll take 5 minutes. The
Aye.
cat might move on from its catnip in that time. Give me a check here.
Well, it might be sedated by that time.
Yeah, the cat sort of gets up and starts dragging the bag around and is sort of like walking with a little bit of a slump to it when it fixes its eyes on the two of you.
Are you at my mirror?
I think he said the two of you.
Yeah, you two.
You too.
I'm far away. I'm still in the field.
Oh, I thought you ran back. Okay.
No, Neal said this happened while I'm
Yeah,
still
before
in the
he
field.
Okay,
gets
gotcha.
to come back. Yeah.
Okay.
The cat starts
guess
to paw towards you drunkenly.
I'm gonna like get down kind of lower. I don't want to look threatening.
I think you should try to befriend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting lower to the ground seems to work. The cat makes a pounce towards the dwarf. He was not subjugating himself before the cat. He rolls a natural 19. Okay, hold on. He's a that's gonna be a 23 to hit, but he is on catnip, which should probably be the equivalent of being drunk. So that's just gonna be a flat 19 to hit right now.
Ooh, I see 20 AC.
20 AC. All right, the cat's paw lands heavily on your body. Its claws come out, but your chainmail like keeps the claws from actually piercing your flesh. Give me an opposed strength check against the Lazercat. Rolls a 22. You roll
Smack
a
it
26.
away.
Yeah, he doesn't push you over. You know, throw it back, and I think it's time to roll initiative between the
how
two
many
of
rounds
you.
am I out?
You will be bound. They get one round, and then you will be approaching the next round from behind the cat.
Okay.
So give me an initiative, Rich and Sene. Sene.
All right. Fuck do I want to
The Lazercat goes at 12. And of course, Lazercat is spelled with a Z, not an S.
Of course.
What?
I remember a video about that.
Absolutely.
Great video. Yeah.
Yeah, Lazercat is definitely with a Z.
Yeah.
No space.
No, one word. It's a German
Alright.
word, Lazercat. You know, you just throw two things together and there you go.
Why Z? That's what I'm wondering. Why Z?
You know, you got to ask the person who first spelled it. It's up to that person how the spelling goes from then on out.
I like these people literate.
Literate bastards. Okay, so
I didn't
Bryan
roll yet. This
goes
is super hard.
super fast. What are you doing,
Well,
Bryan?
what's a one?
I was definitely preparing for exactly this situation, apparently. And I cast my final color spray on both of them.
Both of
Okay.
them? Okay.
That's probably why my initiative was so low. I was ready for the only tool in my toolbox, and I just hit them both.
Excellent. Can I get the
I hadn't
dwarf's
rolled
initiative
yet.
anyway?
Yeah, I just did a 3 for
Okay.
just to get on there.
All right. Well, Rich color sprays the both of you. Roll me a 1d6, Rich, or the number of creatures you affect. 2. Perfect. Would both of you make me a saving throw? I'll roll for the cat.
Okay.
Oh, I could roll for the cat.
Which saving throw?
Spell.
Gotcha.
You fail. The Lazercat also fails. And the
Oh.
two of you hit the deck.
Okay.
Good job on Plan E, man.
I come running back.
You arrive back the very next round to find the cat passed out and the dwarf unconscious and Rich standing over them both.
I toss the dwarf into the pit.
Okay, so we definitely get out the rope, I guess, and start tying up the cat.
Yeah. I'll,
Wait, which
That's
do you
fine.
do?
Yeah.
okay,
There's only
the
time to do
priorities.
one.
Rope first.
Okay.
I really want to throw the dwarf in the pit, but all right. But I'll tie up the
Where I
cat.
belong.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
How
It's
long
tied up.
does color spray last?
It's a couple rounds.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone in town a proficient a rope tire upper? Got the rope tying proficiency in town?
Well, how long do you think it's going to search the town to find the right rope person?
No, I'm just
Is there
calling out near
time?
me. If there's no one near me, then don't worry. I'm not going to search the town. I'm just calling out as I'm trying to tie up the cat.
No
I'm
one
proficient.
nearby comes out to tie up the Lazercat. It's got
Maybe
the
that
two of you.
dwarf could have.
Oh yeah, I guess it depends on the hit die of the creature, but yeah.
So, I tie up the cat, then I want to haul it into the cart.
Okay. Lazercat
Then
is unconscious for 6 minutes. I think it only takes 2 minutes to tie up the cat, because you got to do the front legs and the back legs and then do them together, and it is sort of scary. So it'll take you 2 minutes to do that, and then 4 minutes for the two of you to haul the cat into the cart. Now, you got 18-70-something strength, so I think that should be pretty simple. Rich, what's your strength score?
An interrupting question. At the same time as him, or do I roll my own time?
14.
14.
So I got a good strength. 14.
You'll both be unconscious for about the same amount of time.
Okay.
It'll be slightly different, but I've rolled it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so the two of you get the cat in the cart. It's only been 4 minutes when you see the dwarf begin to stir. You have a moment before he is actually fully awake.
I sigh and just keep taking care of the cat, because if I don't, the cat will get loose.
Okay. Dwarf, you are awake.
Do I see them with the cat in the cart?
Yes, you see them with the cat in the cart.
Holy hell, it bloody worked.
Good job on Plan E, just like we talked about.
All right.
Now, is it just going to wake up and kill us all?
No, I've got a darkness stone and I've tied it up. Do you know how to do knots well?
Can I, like, check the ropes with my torturing proficiency? Does pain wake things up?
Not from magical effects. So
Okay,
if pain will
so I'm
wake
gonna
you up
check
if
the
you are
ropes
naturally
and, like, break the legs as I
unconscious.
go.
That will be very apparent to everybody watching. They will hear the bones break, and I think they're observing you doing this. Just so you know, this isn't a surreptitious task.
All right, well then I'll put an if condition on it. I'll check the ropes. If it looks like secure ropes, like reasonably, like it might hold a bloody tiger, which I doubt. Like, I don't know how much rope they use and stuff. I can't.
I'm using all
physically
50
see this.
feet. I'm using all 50 feet.
I don't know what that would look like. I personally don't know what that would look like. But Sede is gonna check the ropes, like check to make sure it's like taut and that there's enough rope. And if it looks like it's a stupid, horrible plan that isn't gonna work, I'm gonna start just breaking legs. Like if it reasonably can work, I'll let them go.
Neither of you have a rope use proficiency check.
Torturing
proficiency,
proficiency
right?
though.
No, but the other two don't have a rope use. No?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
No.
Let me make a check over here.
Gotta do what you gotta do, guys.
The knots are good. The
Okay.
tautness between the ropes is good. The only question is,
The amount of rope.
can a cat this size bust a rope? But like the workmanship is there. It's good enough, you presume. So do you think a cat can break some regular hempen rope?
Yes. Wait, how many like that's what I was wondering, like how many times does it go around? Is it like 3 times or is it like
Well, it's
10
50
times?
feet. There's a lot of rope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
so it'll like
this matters.
wrap around the cat, tie off on one paw, wrap around the other paw, tie it together, then like go over to the other. It's like, you know, a hog tied. All 4 legs are sort of together and each of them are wrapped individually and then tied together and the whole bundle is tied together.
Yeah. So it's hog-tied, but excessively so.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
All right, break the front legs.
All right, give me a strength check to break the first leg.
Okay, it's starting to become harder to play an evil character. I don't want to do this, but at the same time,
You
gotta
attempt
do
to
it.
break the kitten's leg and fail. Maybe there's a part of you that just isn't really committed to this. Maybe there's just enough hesitation that when you like try and, I don't know how you're doing this. Are you breaking with like a hammer or over your knee?
I'm probably using my shield bash.
Yeah, so you like bash the leg. Maybe your heart's not quite in it, and you avoid the most optimal form, and you just like bruise the cat. The others are now alerted to your methods.
I shoved the dwarf away from the cat. I just shove him away.
All right, well, you're guarding it yourself then if we're not doing the smart thing.
Yeah. I've got the darkness stone to stop its lasers. All right. I'll throw a blanket over the cat and put the darkness stone next to it. So the darkness shouldn't leak out of the heavy winter blanket.
Can the mouth reach the rope on its legs? Or the eyes reach? Oh, the laser shouldn't go off in the darkness zone, but can it just go like?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It might knock the stone out. Like if it tries to struggle, it might knock the stone away. But it's like,
yeah, I'm trying
are you
to
sure
put
about this plan, gents?
I mean,
Or like plan broken bones might be the way to go here.
enough out of you.
All right, you're riding with the cat then.
Hold it for a bit until it, I just want to make sure it doesn't immediately escape once it starts struggling. I guess it did have some sedative, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, that sedative should keep it. We only got to go 15 miles, so.
Okay.
Oh, I grab my shovel, and okay, wait, it's in a cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I start throwing dirt.
There's a blanket over it. That'd be safe. Yeah.
I just bury it in the cart without the head being buried.
You begin to shovel dirt upon the Lazercat in the cart.
Yeah. I try to put as much dirt as I can above it to hold it down. And to make it not be able to bite the rope or anything to restrain
and
it.
it hasn't been darknessed yet, right?
No.
You
I'm
couldn't
going to
shovel in the dark.
And I'm not shoveling from directly in front of its face.
All right.
If it wakes up, I'm going to open the pouch.
Begins to rouse maybe a minute into the shoveling, well before it's buried.
Okay.
It's going to wake up. I think we've got to abandon this one, and I'll use the darkness.
You could use the darkness. I could just keep shoveling.
All right, if you want to shovel in the dark.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf.
Yeah. All right. Give me.
I'll be kind of holding it too, I would say.
Where are you holding it?
Behind it, I guess.
Well, it's
like
wrapped it's wrapped in a winter blanket at the moment as well.
So you've got
I'm going to put
cat
the darkness...
in the cart, a blanket over it, dirt being shoveled on top of the blanket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rich holding the back legs of the cat, and then an aura of darkness around all of this.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, from outside of the darkness, in which all of you are right now, you can hear Diamond say, "Hello?
Oh, you give us
Is anyone in there?
We're containing it. What? Just stay out of the darkness.
Stay the heck back or grab a damn shovel."
All right. That's when the Lazercat begins to move. And we'll see what this movement does on the other side of our break. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Teleports.